Hello, how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. See where I am? Yeah, here I am. Alright, so... Gotta raise the volume a bit on the game. Alright, so... I'm gonna do a couple chores here and there to let people come on into the stream. And then after that we'll do some story stuff. How does that sound? Good? Good. Okay. Cool, there's the resin for the day. Did I do my... three... not three. 6 new ley line things for the day. Alright, cool. Yup, and we're gonna... complete the 4th theme today.
Truly is fascinating.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Alright, so... Oh, expeditions. That's right.
Ad Astra Ab.
Oh, cool. System update. There, official there. Oh, thank God Noelle's finished. Since I don't have Chungyu and I have to... Noelle just kind of lags behind. And that gets our mining requirement out of the way. And my phone is telling me that... Yeah, alright. Cool, I can manage my mobile dashboard. Awesome. Oh! Oh, wait, hold up. And I just remembered there's something else I need to do for today that I have yet to do. And you guys are gonna see it pop up on the screen because I've just been notified that I've yet to actually do this. Come on. It's loading up. Cool. Yeah, there it is. The free-to-play and cheap-to-play grind set of always claiming your Hoyo Lab check-ins. Okay, so let's do some... Alright, I need to farm a specific weapon domain for Ito because I got Serpent Spine for him. But as you can tell, it's only level 80. In order to get that last level up, I gotta get me some of these. So let's just do that real quick. And then we'll do dailies, and then we'll do the final panel, shall we? Yeah, that sounds good. For that, I'm gonna condense some more resin. Hopefully this is enough. I don't remember exactly which domain it was, so I'm gonna navigate to it like this. Okay. I am not bringing in either of the recommended elements. That's fine. We don't need to actually listen to what the game tells us. I have a shield. And I have big damage. That should be enough. These are all electro enemies, so the actual damage won't do anything, but this does enhance burst damage, so I'm doing this anyways.
There's no escape. There you are. Think you can get away?
Alright.
Attaboy!
Yeah, wow, look at that immune damage.
It's showtime!
Over here.
Alright.
Bam!
No.
Solidify!
Shine down.
This
Okay.
is order.
Blink.
Oh. Well, at least I got some energy back that way.
Illusion shattered. Here we go.
Alright. Oh, I looked away from the screen to see if anyone was in chat, and I just realized I was hitting air for like a solid couple seconds. And why does the auto attack go towards the back?
Boy!
Persistent, whatever they're called.
Oni coming through!
Nope.
The more, the merrier. Resistance.
Oh, cool.
Shine.
I love using a weapon that actually crits, because sometimes they'll just do a lot of damage, but that sometimes happens a lot more frequently than not. Alright. Okay.
There is no escape. There you are.
All right.
Faster. Yes.
Need some energy.
Stabilize!
Oh wait, I have... Oh, never mind. I don't have a burst anymore.
Time for
Alright,
takeoff.
Cool. Gotta resistance further.
Bam!
Oh, damn. Oh well.
The merrier.
I will have
Alright.
order.
What's really nice about Planet Befall is that it locks enemies into place, like,
Stabilize.
initially. Or it doesn't lock them, but it throws out a little... Like, the little circle that you see on the ground staggers them a bit. So, usually it'll, keep enemies from getting away. Every now and then, some of them manage to slip through, but... Oh. It... More often than not, it manages to catch everybody. Oh, cool. I killed it. Alright, don't teleport. Alright, there we go.
The more, the merrier.
Awesome.
Shine.
Oh, and she got her burst back. Ventis is close, and so is Ito's. Awesome. Oh, hell yeah. Actually, this might be enough. Let's see here. Alright. Craft. I can make 2 more, but I need to be able to make 3. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, no, I need to be able to make 4. I have 0. Uh-huh. Aw, damn, Mona's skill ain't prockin'. Hang on, did I have other weapons? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I just need to make these. A fossilized bone shard. I need 9. I should have enough. Yeah, I have more than enough. Make a few extra, just for good measure. Awesome, and I got 3 bonuses. You take those. Alright. Ascend. Oh my god, I'm broke. Oh no, I don't think I'll be able to... Oh no! I need money. Wait, hang on, how much resin do I have? 19... Okay, wait. Wait, I get money from doing dailies. Hold on. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, we're fine. Man, I really am a Zhongli main, aren't I? Alright. Oh, this poor dude. Yeah, alright. Oh, I've beaten this dude up a lot.
Solidify.
Alright, awesome.
Torn to oblivion.
I must
Alright.
withdraw.
That was fast. Your strength, yeah. A giant dragon help me practice flying, yeah. Okay. How much money does that give? I always measure them by primo gems, never money. Okay, that's not a lot. Or was it the reward for turning in the dailies that gave me a lot? It's better than nothing, so let's still do them all for now. And if we have the resin for it, we'll do a money ley line.
Shine down.
Oh, hi.
Solidify. Order guide you.
Oh, you're gonna heal him, aren't you?
Yahoo!
Oh, we can't be having none of that now.
It's showtime.
Oh, you're almost dead.
Brace yourselves.
That almost killed you.
Would gliding be faster?
Wow. Alright.
Let's play.
Yup. Oh, I forgot, you can just pick them up. I don't know why I thought you had to shoot the crabs. Okay, 2 more. Calling down the thunder. Which one was that?
Would gliding be faster?
Oh. Cool. I'm good with any of the combat ones because I like the combat in this game and my party is very good.
Illusion shattered. Think you can get away? Now you shall perish.
Okay, come on. I wasn't quite enough to kill him. Oh well. Wait, I think this might
Here
do
we
it.
go.
It did. Finishing touch. And it regenerated energy so everyone has their bursts up. Okay. Last one. Yeah. Oh, is this a gentleman strikes in broad daylight? Okay, see, this is one that, like... So, as a stealth game enjoyer, you'd think I'd really like this one, but really, it's just like, oh, you just kill the enemies. If you happen to pick them up without getting noticed, bonus. But unless you, like, really try hard this, you're gonna get caught. And it's honestly just faster to kill them. Wait, no way. No way. Wait, did I was just complaining about... Alright. Alright, free commission. I'll take it. Alright, cool. That's all the daily stuff. Okay. Do we get money for our daily commission rewards? I'm pretty sure we do, right?
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Okay, it's not a lot, but it's something. I don't think it's enough for us to max out our weapon here. Yeah, no, we are, we're missing quite a bit. Okay, I have a transient resin, which I can use. Yeah, don't look at how much fragile resin I have. It's not a lot. I just realized I already have a condensed I could have used. Oh well, it's fine. I forgot. Okay, it doesn't matter because I'll still need to make another one anyway because the amount of money is a lot. Okay. Give me money. Oh cool, mysterious conch that I no longer have any use for. Oh my god.
Time for takeoff.
Oh my god. They might just die from that. They did! Oh my god!
This is order.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away? Illusion shattered.
Oh, she might just be dead. She's dead.
Winter shall eventually come.
Venti players are privileged. I say as a Venti player. I didn't know you could lift the Mirror Maidens up like that. I think it's only when they like first spawn because I've been able to knock them down before, but then if they live for more than like 2 seconds, then they just get back up and you just will not be able to knock them. Yeah, and his burst's almost back. Alright, we'll use a condensed. Yeah, I still need to do another one. And another condensed one at that as well. The good thing is, Raiden Shogun has a fully stacked burst right now, so... I like seeing big number. Okay, more than seeing big number, I like seeing big chunk out of health bar.
There is no
Solidify.
torn to oblivion.
Okay. Oh boy.
Illusion shattered. Time for takeoff.
Attaboy.
Alright, goodbye. Oh my god, and they just drown after that! Even if it didn't deplete their health bar, they just drown! Because no one in Teyvat knows how to swim except the Traveler for some reason. Okay. Alright, I never considered money to be a huge factor in ascending a weapon. I have barely enough. Okay, but my base attack has gone up by 35. Yeah, that was worth it. No, I don't have enough. Typically, so I was told, and I agree with this assessment based off my own experience, to never level a character up to 90 unless they scale off of HP or defense, because you barely get any attack going from 80 to 90. However, it is still worth, like, ascending them, which is what I did with Raiden. I just haven't gotten around to it for Venti yet. And I ascended Ito previously. Now, Ito scales off defense, and I was thinking, you know what? HP, I see the benefits there, which is why I maxed out Zhongli. But I was like, how much defense could he really get? He gets 15 per level. That's a total of 150 between level 80 and level 90. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. That definitely worth leveling up Ito to 90. Okay, but enough distractions. Alright, it's time for a palace dyed in black. Alright, cool. I actually took a little bit of damage there. Okay. Oh boy, the whole squad's here.
Ah, you're here. It appears everyone has arrived. Last night, I visited a former servant who once worked for my family. I was able to learn the entirety of what happened all those years ago. In my great-grandfather's generation, the Ishin art was tasked with forging an important Goshinto according to an ancient forging diagram. Though all the craftsmen involved were very experienced, the process was still unsuccessful. Every blade that was forged was defective. When the deadline came, the blade still wasn't finished, so the craftsmen all fled and hid for fear of punishment. The Kaedahara clan and Yashiro Commission then conducted an investigation. My great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan eventually tracked down the craftsmen near the seaside. However, they met fierce resistance from the craftsmen, and in the end they were unable to prevent them from escaping by sea. The Kaedahara clan was severely punished for the swordsmiths that had escaped, and the family gradually fell into decline. Moreover, I heard that the head of the Kamisato clan was injured by the fleeing swordsmiths, which combined with his advanced age caused him to pass away shortly thereafter.
Yes. The sudden passing of the family head left the Kamisato clan leaderless. Treacherous people took advantage of the situation and put the family's status in the Yashiro Commission at jeopardy. This single incident had profound effects. Even after the position as head of the clan was passed to my father, the Kamisato clan still wasn't able to regain its prior reputation. But, thanks to my brother, everything is getting better now.
The failure to forge the blade was ultimately attributed to a lack of required skill and finesse. The Kaedahara clan and the Yashiro Commission always believed that was the case. However, the story of the 5 Kasen seems to imply that the failure didn't stem from a lack of skill, but rather, the diagram had been tampered with by someone. Miss Kamisato, I heard yesterday that the Yashiro Commission has still kept the diagram ever since the failed forging all those years ago. Might I ask you to do me a favor?
Yes, I understand. I will go back and search for the diagram.
Oh.
Please come meet me at the Kamisato estate later.
Okay. I don't know. I was deadass about to run all the way there because before I realized, hang on, that's a big number.
Everyone, I've managed to find the old diagram.
Though the diagram is well preserved, you can still tell that it's seen at least 3 or 4 centuries of history.
Whoa, that's pretty old. Is it still possible to find any evidence of tampering?
At this point, we can only try our luck and see how we fare.
Although the effect is not too obvious, you can still see that some words have now started to smudge. Kazuha, this is clear evidence that this chart was indeed tampered with. Someone framed the Kaedahara clan all those years ago.
I see. But I fear that I've discovered this secret too late. When my grandfather was young, he proposed reviving the Ishin art many times to my great-grandfather. But my grandfather was only scolded for being too foolhardy. Yesterday, the former family servant said that my great-grandfather even went to the Yashiro Commission to request that diagram from the head of the Kamisato clan. He then showed that diagram to my grandfather and asked him and his subordinates to try to forge the sword. Sure enough, my grandfather also failed. My great-grandfather then told him, "If you can't find the secret within, then the Ishin art deserves to fade from the world." My grandfather left Inazuma in a rage after hearing those words. He didn't ever see my great-grandfather again, even till the day of his passing. Looking back at it now, the argument between the two of them was simply meaningless.
Oh, Kazuha.
I heard that your great-grandfather was very industrious when he was young, but later in life, he no longer bothered with the forging arts. It appears that his failure took quite a toll on him.
Kazuha, did your great-grandfather really say, "If you can't find the secret within"? Did he use those exact words?
Yes. The servant said that he personally heard those words, and still remembers them very clearly. My grandfather was so angry at the time that he smashed my great-grandfather's cherished bonsai tree.
Oh god.
Yes, it appears that you understand my meaning. Kazuha, if your great-grandfather thought that the Ishin art lacked finesse, then after witnessing his son's failure, wouldn't he have said something more along the lines of, "Your skills aren't sufficient"? But instead he said, "If you can't find the secret within." Don't you find that a little strange?
Huh? Oh, so you're saying my great-grandfather may have very well known that the failure was due to someone's tampering?
Yes. The current evidence suggests that is highly likely.
I apologize, but would you all please accompany me to the Tenryou Commission? After I became a wanted criminal, the Tenryou Commission seized my family's last remaining estate, which contained all of my family's old belongings. I want to inquire about the whereabouts of those belongings. If I can find them, we might be able to get some clues.
All right, let's get moving.
Alright. Yep, that's in Inazuma City. Okay.
What are you all doing here?
Oh my
Did something
god.
happen on Rito?
This is the screenshot I've seen on Twitter. It looks like they're on a school field trip. Yeah.
Kujo Sara. Perhaps you still remember me.
Yes, I do. You're Kaedehara Kazuha, a wanted criminal during the Vision Hunt decree. However, your arrest warrant has since been repealed.
Sara, we'd like to ask about the Kaedehara clan's property that was seized by the Tenryou Commission. Do you know where all their belongings are now?
Yes, the items seized at that time are currently stored in the warehouse next to the police station. Since Kaedehara has come back to Inazuma, those items should be returned to their rightful owner.
No, I'm afraid you misunderstand. I'm not here to reclaim those belongings. I just want to investigate them for a personal matter.
You may as well reclaim them while you're at it, dude.
I see. All right, I'll inform the police station. They'll take you into the warehouse.
Thank you, Sara!
Kaedehara, about the Vision Hunt decree.
That's all in the past now, Kujo Sara. There's no need to mention it again. I know you've also had your own convictions and struggles. However, may I ask something of you?
Yes? What is it?
Currently, I have no plans to stay in Inazuma. As a result, those items from my family's estate are of no use to me. Madam Kujo, I believe you are a person of integrity. After our investigation is over, I'd like to ask if you can handle those belongings for me. Please, sell them, and use the money to help the poor.
All right, I understand. I'll be sure to take care of it.
The warehouse is not far enough to warrant fast travel. Okay. Wonder how much ill will Kazuha still bears towards the Raiden Shogun for killing his friend in front of him. I guess if it was a fair duel that he challenged him to, he might not feel that
you must
strongly.
be here to investigate the Kaedehara clan's belongings. Well, Madame Kujo's already informed me of the situation. Please, come this way. The Kaedehara clan's belongings are stored in this warehouse. Unfortunately, the items are scattered throughout in order to save space. My deepest apologies. However, I have clearly marked the corresponding items, so they shouldn't be too difficult to find. I'll be waiting for you at the door. Please, come see me if you require any assistance.
Kazuha, since the items are scattered throughout the building, I propose we split up and look for clues.
Yes, sounds like a plan. Thanks for your help, everyone.
Alright. Talk to everyone. Well, it does say everyone.
Sorry, many of the items were moved. Although the previous warehouse was large, the locks were dated and something was nearly stolen. So
I'll be checking around here.
Oh, it's you. I'm currently investigating.
Oh, since the Kaedehara clan was a family of renowned swordsmiths.
I'm afraid not. Although the sword rack is made of fine wood, the swords placed here appear to be quite ordinary. Due to the dire financial situation of the late Kaedehara clan, everything of value has probably been sold off already. The blade on the sword hasn't been sharpened, but there are many signs of use on the hilt. Perhaps Kaedehara used it for training as a child.
Let Paimon see! Oh, there seems to be a couple uneven characters etched into the scabbard. Kazuha. Wow, so it really was Kazuha's! Paimon can imagine what Kazuha was like as a kid.
I will continue investigating here and call you if I find anything interesting.
What did you find, Shincho?
I found quite the pile of old books. These books here
Oh.
are all related to smelting steel, and these are about the process of forging blades. This pile over here is all about plants and flowers.
Just realized Ayaka, the other swordsman, is looking at the swords. Shingsho loves books, looking at books. Albedo loves art and is looking at the pretty tapestry. Like, I forget what those separators are called. I guess separators.
The books about plants and flowers must have belonged to Kazuha's great-grandfather.
I skimmed through them just now, but I didn't find anything particularly worth noting.
Oh, and of course Venti's looking at the drinks. Yeah, okay. Hey, Oinka, how are you doing? Oh my god, this quest finale was good. Enjoy. Yeah, thanks. Not gonna lie. You know what? I'll let this quest play out and then I'll say it because I'm still on the fence based off of what's happening so far. One thing I've noticed here, is so, like, Kazuha's just like kind of vibing here. Ayaka into swords, looking at the swords. Shincho loves books, and he's looking at the books. Albedo loves art, looking at the pretty painted thing. Venti, the alcoholic, is looking at the drinks. They're looking very hard, I can see.
Oh, it's you. Unfortunately, I have yet to find anything of value here.
Whoa, this
Folding
folding screen
screen.
looks pretty old, though.
Yes, perhaps if it were better maintained, then it could fetch a decent price. However, I doubt it could be sold in its current condition. I was taking a closer look just now and noticed a large piece
Yeah.
of dirt caught in the fabric fibers on the back side. The soil is deeply embedded into the cloth. That means a great deal of force was used when the dirt was lodged into the cloth. It's likely that this patch of dirt is from the very flower pot thrown by Kazuha's grandfather.
Kujosara donated to me. Yeah. I mean, would you still take it even after how dirty it is? Based on how Albedo's describing it?
Because this is not what we are looking for now. let me think. If I wanted to leave a message behind, I would probably choose to leave it on something a little more special.
Albedo seems to be thinking pretty hard. We better not bother him.
Okay. It can be cleaned, right? Maybe. So, like, I know, because I've done theater stuff before, and sometimes, it's really hard to, like, some fabric is just really delicate, so that even if you, like, wrinkle it or put too much pressure on it, it can be permanently damaged. And, I don't think this was made out of that same fabric, but based off of oh, there's no dirt on the other side, Albedo, you liar. If Albedo wasn't lying, so apparently someone yeeted a flower pot into this and says the soil is like embedded, which means that in the process of cleaning this, you'd probably wash out a lot of like the dye as well. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not too much of an expert on this, but if I had to guess why it's not going to be sold. Anyway, let's watch the alcoholic inspect the drinks.
There must be some around here somewhere. Do you see all these pots here? Some of them are bound to have liquor inside.
Working very
right?
hard, I see. Venti is the greatest contributor of us all.
Hey! Everyone else is trying hard to help, and you're over here looking for a drink?
I merely jest, of
Uh-huh.
course. Come on, we're close to uncovering the truth now. Why do you look so worried?
Seriously, how hard do you need to throw in bed dirt and fabric? You'd have to rub it? Yeah, that's true. Unless it was, like, mud. Oh, actually, yeah, if it was a plant that was, like, constantly being watered, then the soil might have been wet, and that's probably why. Because if it's, like, wet dirt, then I could see that getting pretty embedded. But if it was just, like, dry dirt, then you could probably clean that off fairly easily.
Well, Paimon doesn't really get why Kazuha told Sara to sell all these belongings. What if we don't end up finding anything today? Then wouldn't Kazuha lose the chance of finding out what really happened all those years ago? You know, just saying.
I know you are worried about Kazuha, but if you ask me, he is stronger than you think. Since Kazuha made such a request to Sara, that indicates he's already made his choice. Whether we find out the truth or not today, or whatever it turns out to be, he's ready to accept it.
Why are we really bringing this up? And I mean, granted, we're not in front of everyone, but like, you're not worried that someone might overhear?
No, not intuition. Rather, I've lived for a long time now, so you could say I have some experience in reading people.
That's fair too.
Leave the things here to me. You two can look around elsewhere.
Everyone, I've found something that you should all have a look at.
Oh, seems Kazuha discovered something. Let's go see what he's got.
This flower pot was in my house for a long time. I heard that it was left behind by my great-grandfather.
Yeah, the plants seem to have been dead for a while now.
Well, after my great-grandfather stopped studying the forging arts, he picked up the hobby of keeping bonsai plants. Most of his prized plants were given to others once he became seriously ill. But he specifically left behind this dead plant at the time, and even instructed my grandfather not to throw it away in his will. My grandfather deeply regretted that he never managed to reconcile with my great-grandfather, so he left the plant exactly as it was. But now that I think about it, my great-grandfather could very well have left it behind for other reasons.
Now that you mention it, this flower pot is kinda suspicious.
Yes. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Uh-huh.
We finally found something! It's only a bunch of blank paper. Do you think someone already discovered the compartment and swapped the contents?
No, I do not think that is the case here. See the paper?
Yeah.
It's quite yellowed, which means it's very old.
Yep, exactly. I had to use the water.
You mean to say that these sheets have been written with special ink, like that which Miss Kamisato found before?
Yes, I agree with this hypothesis.
Okay, let's give it a dunk then.
There is a pond outside the police station. I'll use the water there.
Okay.
Well, how did it go? Those weren't just plain old sheets of paper, were they?
Just as everyone guessed, after I sprinkled some water onto the paper, writing did indeed begin to appear on it. It is a letter written by my great-grandfather.
Oh? What does the letter say?
It is. I'll tell you what my great-grandfather knew at the time, but before that, I wish to take you somewhere. Everyone, please follow me.
I am very interested to see where this is going. Going to the seaside. Okay.
Kaedehara, why did you lead us to this beach?
Is this the beach where your swordsmen were, or the sword crafters were, like, fought off?
It is. In fact,
Yep.
my great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan tracked the fleeing swordsmiths to this very location. Our hypothesis was correct. My great-grandfather was well aware of the truth behind the defective blades. And it was right here where they encountered the culprit who framed the Kaedehara clan and the Raiden Gokaden. It reads, "To whoever reads this letter, I, Kaedehara Yoshinori, have been held to a certain secret throughout my entire life. I don't have much longer in this world, and after much consideration, I finally decided to disclose the matter. All those years ago, when I was pursuing the swordsmiths alongside Commissioner Kamisato of the Yashiro Commission, I was not injured by one of the fleeing smiths. Rather,
It was night, and after the clues led us down to shore, I waited for the culprits to show themselves. However, there were no swordsmiths in sight, only a single eccentric stranger. This stranger claimed to be the one behind the failed forgings, and said that he had been patiently waiting for us. He then threatened to destroy the Raiden Gokaden.
Okay. Oh. Alright. Oh my god. It's the boy. It's him.
That person was of able body, and in a blink of an eye, myself and the accompanying samurai had been defeated. Commissioner Kamisato was severely wounded, and I barely escaped death myself. My hat had fortunately blunted a blow to my head. The unusual stranger could have easily claimed my life at that moment, but after noticing my appearance, he stopped his attacks and sternly asked if I had any connection with the name Niwa. I answered that it was my father's surname, and after my father disappeared, I was adopted by the Kaedehara family. Upon hearing my answer, the stranger paused. After a long silence, he suddenly said, "Tell her this. My name is Kunikuzushi." He then turned and left.
That's Scaramouche's real name. I remember. Because I was going through Raiden Shogun's dialogue in her profile, and she had a thing that says, where it's like, about, I don't know who her is, but, yeah, I don't know who the her that he's referring to is, but I know Kunikuzushi is, because it says about Kunikuzushi, and I was like, who's that? And then I looked up, it's like, oh, that's Scaramouche's real name. I was like, okay, cool. And yeah. Maybe we'll find out.
Wow. So that's what really happened.
So
yes. My great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan escaped from death and learned that the forging diagram had been tampered with by Kunikuzushi.
So, my roommate and I, we thought that this entire scavenger hunt and stuff that we were doing, this whole LARPing, was being done by Ayato and Miko because they love a good cultural festival, you know? It's like, oh, we're reenacting history and like painting history and stuff. No, it was Scaramouche. That's, wow, okay.
However, due to the encounter, the head of the Kamisato clan was worried that my great-grandfather would be falsely accused of being involved with the perpetrator. So even on his deathbed, the master of the Kamisato clan cautioned my great-grandfather to never speak of what happened.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ayato seems so suspicious because if you even look at the banner, he's like portrayed being separate from everyone else, and he's like looking off onto. He's looking at everyone from a distance. So it's like, why is he so distant? So they make Ayato seem so sus, and then they remind you that Scaramouche exists.
Because the perpetrator said he would destroy the Raiden Gokaden. My great-grandfather worried that the perpetrator would still return for vengeance. So, to protect his loved ones, he closed the family business. He said, as the leader of the Kaedehara clan, I am deeply ashamed to witness the decline of the Isshin art. But as a father, it is my priority to ensure the safety of my children and grandchildren. Yes, that's right. If my grandpa had somehow discovered the secret behind the tampered diagram all those years ago, perhaps my great-grandfather would have told him the truth. Unfortunately, he failed to catch any of the hints in my great-grandfather's words. Miss Kamisato, it appears you were unaware of the happenings that my great-grandfather described here. What are your thoughts?
I suppose the reason the head of the Kamisato house never spoke of this to the family was due to similar safety concerns. If the perpetrator was capable of tampering with even the Shogun's diagrams, and could single-handedly defeat many men, then he is not an ordinary enemy.
He also has a Gnosis in his possession now.
I will discuss this matter with Brother shortly, and investigate the identity behind the one called Kunikuzushi. Rest assured, we will act cautiously.
To be honest, as I read the letter, I felt much turbulence in my heart. But now I've managed to calm myself. My great-grandfather said in the letter that he did not wish his descendants to blindly seek revenge and be deceived by things of the past. Though he was in a tight situation when he wrote these words, I feel like they are still valid nonetheless. I think what's most important for each person is not the past, but the present. Even though we must carry the burdens from the past, there are also things we wish to strive for.
Oh, okay, this is a really tender moment and all, but all I can think is that Kazuha's socks are gonna get wet. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, no. Kaz.
Therefore, knowing the truth behind what happened is enough for me. I will live on just as my great-grandfather had hoped. That being said, if the enemy from all those years ago is still lurking and plotting to stir up more trouble, then I definitely won't turn a blind eye. These are simply insights I've gathered from all that I've experienced. Thank you all for accompanying me in my search for the truth behind that incident.
Great! Now that we're done here, let's head back to Rito.
Okay, so I have a confession to make. Last night, if I call it true form, I was, going to bed, unwinding, and I just see a video in my YouTube suggested, and the thumbnail just says, it was like Scaramouche is gonna be playable much sooner than we thought. And I think it's gonna, yeah, alright, and this was in the thumbnail, so I was like, oh no.
Today is the final stage of the Iridori Festival.
Yeah.
Not only will there be Shincho's signing event, but Albedo's painting of Kuranushi will also be unveiled.
Yeah, and
Let's take a stroll through the festival venue. Maybe we'll find
So I only caught a brief glimpse of it because I didn't want to look at it, but I was at that point I was like, oh man. I was very sad. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I don't know anything for sure. He hasn't been brought up at all yet, and so, but I was kind of like in the back of my head being like, okay, it's probably gonna be Scaramouche. And sure enough, yeah. Yeah, no, the thing is, if I... what really sucks is that, like, that thumbnail went up less than an hour after the reset happened. Yeah, I know, like, I'm usually pretty good at avoiding spoilers, but that one kind of hurt last night, not gonna lie. I was like, okay, maybe it's someone else. Like, let me tell you, if I hadn't been spoiled on that, you would have seen a much more violent, not violent, but like a much more, like, active reaction from me right here. Like, for me, I was just kind of like, okay, let's see, maybe Ayato isn't the only one who's suspicious right now, but yeah, no. I know, this is still an incredible event. I just really wish, like, if you're gonna, like... you saw that thumbnail too? Okay, alright, yeah. No, I just really wish that, like, okay, I get that, like, you know, as soon as something happens, you're gonna want to, like, put out, like, content about it to, like, cover it because it's all hype and stuff, but you can do clickbait thumbnails without, like, ruining a surprise for someone. Because this is a really pretty big twist. Also, what is... Oh. Well, and there's a Crown of Insight.
Hello, traveler. Paimon?
Albedo, why is the portrait of Kuranushi all covered up? Paimon wants to see what your Kuranushi portrait looks like.
Don't worry. The unveiling ceremony will be starting shortly. You'll see what it looks like then. I will say that I'm most satisfied with this particular work. I even made a special trip to see someone in order to complete it. They gave me some very valuable suggestions.
Did he fucking meet Scaramouche?
Is that so? Anyway, there is still time before the ceremony. You may have a look around the venue first.
Festivals always attract.
Look for your friends on site. Oh, Venti and Miko. Does Miko know who Venti is?
Well, hello everyone.
Hey! What are you two doing together? Don't think we didn't see you two chatting up a storm just now. The moment we came over, you stopped talking.
Is that so? I'm afraid you're just overthinking things.
Paimon, even if that was true, what makes you think either of them are gonna tell you what they were talking about?
We were merely discussing wine and food. I'm sure you two wouldn't be interested.
Speaking of good sides with sake, I personally prefer fried tofu.
Forget it. Even if those two are
Exactly.
planning something, they'd still never let us know.
Here we go. Pile up at an alarming rate. But it seems they've been really discussing the best side. Oh, okay. Raiden knows Venti. You have a feeling they know each other? Yeah, exactly. Cause, so, okay. Profile. It was Raiden Shogun about... Yeah, she has something about Venti.
So the animal Archon still goes by that name among mortals these days. Truth be told, from the very first moment I met him, I could somehow sense that we were not going to get along. Also, he sure can drink a lot.
Yeah, and then this is the, because, well, I was going through all of these, previously. Okay. And I was like, who the hell is Kunikuzushi? And then, we Googled it, and this was, like, well before this event was, like, ever happening. And then...
He came about as a byproduct of creating the Shogun.
Yep.
Perhaps it's because I feel like I owe him something, but I do not wish to assert control over him.
Yeah, okay, you don't want, in hindsight, you really don't need to look this up to figure out that Kunikuzushi is Scaramouche's real name.
I just absolutely love this fan.
Oh, Xingqiu, you're giving out autographs.
Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure to see you. Indeed it did. Thanks to you, the signing event went off without a hitch. And I must say, the readers seem most satisfied.
Shito, is it just Paimon, or are you on the lookout for something?
You aren't mistaken, though I'm ashamed to admit it. But in fact, I have been on the watch for tourists from Liyue. After all, I came to Inazuma under the pretext of evaluating a potential investment. If an acquaintance were to see me sitting here, then there would be no way to hide the truth from my father. Fortunately, the crowds of readers that came flocking over have kept the usual tourists at bay. Oh, I should mention, Shu is also unaware of the real purpose of my trip. If you happen to meet him, please, remember to keep it a secret. Then, please accept my thanks in advance. I'm sorry that I can't chat long. There are still readers waiting in line. I'll see you later at the unveiling ceremony for Kuronushi's portrait. I just absolutely love this novel.
Okay, I think you're Kaznayaka, I believe, yeah? Oh. One of them is up here. By the flowers. Oh, Ayaka and Ayada are together.
Ah, greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, Ayato! We finally get to see the busiest person of all.
Yes, there were many things which required my attention these past few days. Fortunately, the Iridori Festival is proceeding smoothly. The Tri-Commission cooperated closely to prepare this festival, so at long last, I can take a break today.
Brother and I are very grateful for your help.
Toma sure is taking his sweet time.
Yes. Today is one of the rare occasions when Brother isn't busy. I was going to buy some books, but he said he wanted to come along. His treat. However, he forgot his wallet at home, so he asked Toma to go back and fetch it for him.
Oh my god.
Paimon didn't think Ayato could ever be forgetful like that.
He's on his off time. Zhongli moment.
Brother always works diligently, and it's rare for him to ever put his duties to the side and relax. So, Toma and I really cherish such moments when he's forgetful.
That's how you know he's on vacation. He's on vacation and so is his brain. Hey, Kaz.
Kazuha, what are you doing here? Why aren't you at the festival?
I came here to take in the sea breeze. Such a bustling atmosphere is never really to my liking. I knew you were still worried about me. Thank you. But please, don't worry. The things I said in front of everyone weren't just pretty-sounding excuses. Look. See this familiar harbor in front of us? Before, you could sit here all day without seeing a single ship pass through. Instead, all you would see were soldiers from the Kanjo Commission, guarding against possible intruders. But now, it's become a bustling place. Not only are foreigners coming to Inazuma again, but traffic between here and Watatsumi Island has also been picking up.
Yeah, Inazuma has already started to change, huh?
I was thinking, in some ways, each and every one of us are similar to this country. It might take a different amount of time for different people, but there will inevitably come a day when each person can let go of their burdens. And when they finally let go, they are free to follow the wind as they please.
Very Mondstadt
It's time
ideology.
for the portrait's unveiling ceremony. Let's head over to the 5 Kasen Plaza.
Alright, let's get a good look at it this time. I know roughly what it's supposed to look like, but let's see in all its splendor and glory.
Everyone, welcome to the magnificent Iridori Festival. Today, we have ushered in the final stage of our festival, and now we will reveal the final portrait of the 5 Kasen, Kuronushi, which was done by none other than our guest artist from Mondstadt, Calx.
Paimon has no idea what Albedo's portrait looks like. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking.
Let's all count down together. 3, 2, 1. Huh? What's this? This piece depicts nothing but a background. I suppose Calx must have forgotten to include the character. Let's hear some words from Calx himself regarding the creative process behind this piece.
Hello, everyone. First, I would like to say that it was an honor to be invited to create the portraits of the 5 Kasen. The 5 Kasen are legendary figures from ancient Inazuma, famous for their works of poetry. As time passed, poems were composed about them, and they became the subjects of many stories. I learned from existing sources about those stories that the character of Kuronushi is the deepest and most differing of the 5 Kasen. Moreover, Kuronushi lacks a dedicated chapter among the stories. It's as if he is a behind-the-scenes role of the 5 Kasen. Perhaps we can assume that every creator had a different understanding of Kuronushi. So, in the same way, I also wanted to leave this character to everyone's own imagination. After all, the Irodori Festival is a place for everyone to express their minds through creative works.
Yep, that's Albedo for ya. His super logical explanation is sure to win everyone's approval. Well, it seems that our adventures at the Irodori Festival have come to a close. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, right! We still haven't figured out who left those stories of the 5 Kasen for us to find. Really? Come on then, who is it? Tell Paimon! Well, that makes sense. Otherwise, there'd be no way to give the right paper to the right person every time. Right. Even though they were using stories to hint us toward Shincho's troubles, the real goal was to lead us to solve the secrets of the Kaidahara clan. Paimon gets it now. Well, at least Paimon thinks she knows. Let's go! We'll get to the bottom of this. Make sure you get it. Ayato! You're the one, but don't you think you overdid it a little?
Okay, so it was Ayato then.
As it just so happens, one of the reasons I'm here today is to explain the details behind this wild hunt.
Okay.
Huh. Paimon wants to see how you'll explain yourself out of this one.
First of all, the start of this whole incident was due to mere happenstance. You see, Lady Yai happened to catch sight of Shincho and the editor carrying the books away one night. She thought it was interesting, so she asked me to tease them a bit.
Okay, alright. Deadass? This is what I thought. I first called this like a day or two after the event started with like my roommate. Once I learned Scaramouche was involved, I was like, hold up, wait. Is this gonna be some like, is he gonna like crash the festival in like the most like dramatic way? And now that I see this, I'm like, oh no, okay, it isn't that crazy. It was just it was what we thought it was, but with a little dash of Scaramouche in there.
Huh? So it was Miko after all! Paimon knew it! This thing had Miko written all over it!
That's right. But using the story of the 5 Kasen to guide you to the Kaidahara family's secrets was my personal touch. As for my roundabout approach, well, that was something which I had no choice but to do. Yes. Due to a certain incident that occurred earlier, I happened to notice the bonsai plants left behind by Kaedehara Yoshinori, as well as the blank papers hidden inside. I knew there was more than meets the eye regarding those papers, but it took me some time to figure out the secret behind the ink, the kind that would only appear when exposed to water. What Kaedehara Yoshinori said in the letter is very important for both the Kamisato clan and the descendants of the Kaedehara clan, especially Kazuha. The Kaedehara clan used to be subordinates of the Kamisato clan. It was my ancestors who were unable to protect them all those years ago. So now, this obligation fell on my shoulders. Although he has the right to know the truth, the closer he draws to things hidden out of sight, the closer he also draws to danger. I had to confirm whether Kazuha has both the will and ability to be privy to the truth. Of course, I could outright tell him the truth that I had discovered, but maybe he doesn't have the will that's required. In that case, the truth would only become a burden to him. If he lacks the ability, then he wouldn't be able to find the truth in the first place. In which case, it would be better to keep him away from danger altogether.
That's exactly the same thought process that Kazu's great-grandpa had towards his grandpa. If you can't find the truth within, then maybe the Ishin artist should die off.
Kaedehara Yoshinori left his message in a roundabout way precisely for this reason.
Yeah.
For a long time, I yearned for a suitable opportunity to convey this matter, right up until the night when a legend of sword was smuggled away.
So then... Okay, because, I know they said that Kuronoshi's supposed to be up to everyone's interpretation, because then I would have thought that, oh, who would fill the role, and... Oh, okay, we'll see here.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Yeah, it wasn't only Kazuha. You brought all of the rest of us into this plan of yours.
I figured you would ask this question eventually. I merely saw that this matter would be of value to you. And more importantly, I hoped that while Kazuha and Ayaka were looking for the answers together, they would have some reliable friends by their side. Reliable friends who would be willing to protect them and make measured decisions. Friends who would spare no effort to lend a helping hand in times of trouble.
Oh yeah, he remembered his sister has no friends besides us.
Because it is also very likely that you will face the same enemy together in the future. You already know the answer deep down inside, don't you? The answer is actually hidden in the portrait of Kuronushi. When there is no one else near the portrait, you can confirm with your own eyes. As for the means of revealing that answer, well, you have used it many times before.
We gotta splash water on it, don't we? It's always just water. Hang on, wait for night.
Pretty late, so nobody else is around now. So Ayato must have been telling us to splash water on the portrait, right? It's the Belvedere!
Yeah. Yup. Yeah.
Trouble all those years ago!
When there is no one else near the portrait, you can confirm with your own eyes. As for the means of revealing that answer, well, you have used it many times before. Also, there's one last thing that we must discuss.
Oh?
I mentioned earlier that the occurrence of a certain incident made me notice the bonsai plants. I wish to tell you of that incident now. It was just after the Shogun announced the abolition of the Sakoku Decree. I heard that something had happened at the Tenryou Commission. They had discovered signs that someone had entered the warehouse storing the Commission's articles of evidence and confiscated items. But nothing was stolen. I felt something unusual about that incident, so I told Kujo Sara of the Tenryou Commission to treat it as if nothing happened. She was not to increase the guard or relocate the warehouse contents. In the meantime, I sent a member of the Shumatsuban to keep watch over the warehouse. And sure enough, someone was sneaking in and rummaging through the belongings of the Kaedehara clan.
You mean, he was also looking for...
I let him search for a while, but in the end, he found nothing. Soon after, he had to leave Inazuma by boat.
Why didn't you send someone to catch him?
Yeah, they would have died!
The best way to protect a secret is to treat it as if it doesn't exist, is it not? Besides, the identity of this person is not hard to guess. After he left Inazuma, I carefully checked the Kaedehara clan's belongings one by one, and eventually discovered the papers in the hidden compartment of the flower pot. I am certain that the papers are the secret which the infiltrator sought to find, though he couldn't confirm whether this secret existed at all. So, now on to my final question. Which part of Kaedehara Yoshinori's experiences was the secret that needed to be protected?
I don't have an answer to this question at present, so I'll leave it to your future self. As for now, please, enjoy yourselves at the Iridori Festival.
Yeah. That was incredible. I see, wow. Because I would have thought that Kuronushi would have been fulfilled by the role. Yeah, so when I saw this in the thumbnail, I thought it was that, because that's supposed to be Kuronushi, and since Scaramouche is there, that he's basically fulfilling the role. So he was the one, like, leaving behind all the notes and stuff, but... Yeah, no, I really like what they ended up doing. Yeah, that's incredible. But who would want to hide it? I wonder if I... Oh! Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh, that's cool! If you actually use water on it, then the balladeer and he disappears. Oh, that's sick. Okay. Man, it is... You can use Elemental Sight too? Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's cool. Okay. As much as I would have loved to go into this event without, like, seeing a bad YouTube thumbnail last night, this was still really good. It definitely did not reveal everything, and I'm grateful for it. Yeah, this was a fantastic event. I think since I started playing, because I started playing the game in 2.3, where the first story event I did was Albedo and Eula's event. This is probably the biggest story event I've participated in since the game started. Or since I started playing the game. Like, yeah, like, we had this. Last patch, the events didn't seem... I can't remember anything too story crazy in 2.5. The Leeway Festival was nice, but it wasn't really that, like... definitely didn't have as much of an impact as this one. And 2.3 was fun for the Dragon Spine shenanigans, but this is just another level. Yeah, wow. Inazuma has more interesting characters. Yeah. I wonder though, when he when he does join the game, if he is playable, will Scaramouche count as a Leeway character or not Leeway? What am I? Will he count as an Inazuma character or a Sneznaya character? Because I could see him being Inazuma because he's Inazuman, but at the same time, I can also see him counting as Sneznayan because he's part of the Fatui. That's if he becomes playable. But honestly, I've had this idea in my head that he'll be playable eventually, right? Child is playable, so I wouldn't Scaramouche. But the more I'm learning about him, the less likely I think it is that I think he's going to be a boss, if anything. Granted, he could be both, considering considering Child ended up becoming both. But I think, I don't know, either that or yeah. Like, But going back to your point about Inazuma having more interesting characters, I think my favorite character is still Zhongli. But besides that, I kind of agree. Like, in general, like, the story... Like, Genshin has been... People hope this, will be playable and see how their dreams got crushed. Yeah, exactly. That's part of why I'm not entirely convinced that Scaramouche will be playable. Yeah, I was... But yeah, no, I agree, because... I feel like MiHoYo is, like, coming into their element more and more as, like, the game goes on. And, like... Definitely, when I finished, like, the Inazuma main story, I was like, yeah, this is, like, my favorite of the 3 stories. And so I definitely feel like MiHoYo is getting better at, like, well, just stuff in general. People saying that she's not actually dead and might be revived in the future, that's stupid. I really hope that's not true. Okay, I'm biased because I'm not really a huge fan of, like, resurrection in a lot of media, unless it's, like, very specific case by case. For Signora to be just, like, resurrected, it would take a lot for me to, like, accept that without calling bullshit. Yeah, I mean, I guess never say never. It could be done theoretically, but I prefer the dead to stay dead, because that way their death actually has an impact. Yeah. I think it's just so, like, fascinating to me that, like, Scaramouche is a character who only shows up, like, if you don't, like, let's say, like, you start playing this game 3 years from now, or whatever, or, like, okay, hang on, how much time does this event have left? Okay, let's say you start playing in, like, 2 weeks, right? You just pick up this game, and, you just play it all the way through. The only time you'll ever meet Scaramouche is that brief bit in the Inazuma questline. That was where I first met him, and I was like, okay, yeah, he is a character. And then you look at his presence in the events, like, in the first one, he, like, apparently learns, like, the most important stuff about the world. In the second event he's in, you learn he has a Gnosis in his possession. And then in this one, it's like, oh yeah, he's like 100 years old and is still, like, has been causing trouble and will continue to do so, just because that's just how he is. And it's like, if you didn't play this game, like, during the events, you're just missing out on, like, so much of his character, which is just wild to me. Like, on one hand, because they've, like, mentioned him a lot now, and we just got another Scaramouche-related event. Peepo Riot? Yeah, exactly. Like, we did just get a Scaramouche-related event, so I can see why, like, you might think that folks might think Scaramouche might play a more important role in the near future. But honestly, given just, like, the impact of, like, how important all the stuff he knows is, and, how, like, a lot of the stuff that he's a part of is temporary, and that people playing this game later just won't experience that. I think if he is going to be, like, a permanent boss or a playable character, it's not going to be until really late until this game's lifespan. At least that's my guess. Like, a lot of the stuff that I'm saying here is just pure, like, pontification, prediction, whatever you want to call it, speculation. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I'm just kind of, like, sitting here in awe. And there, okay. I can't do that, though. We still have one more legend. Wow. Okay, wait, so we also just got the thing for a teapot, though, yeah? Filters. Is there any way we could change the order to show, like, the most recent things that we got? Because I want to take a look at it. Oh, here it is. Okay. The Dory Festival, 5 Cousin, the Mr. Calx. I wonder, if we put this in our teapot and we wet it, will it show, the balladeer on it? I would test this out. However, The teapot is undergoing maintenance right now. MiHoYo! Hoyo, please. Okay, but let's do this Legends of Kaisen. Wait, hang on. It's what? Oh, I have to wait until the next morning. Okay. All I'm gonna be able to think about for like the next 3 days or whatever is gonna be
According to the
Scaramouche.
arrival schedule, there should be one last ship arriving in Rito today. But the Iridori Festival is coming to an end. Who would be showing up now?
I actually don't know.
It's almost time. Let's go to the harbor and take a look.
Like, I was not expecting Scaramouche to show up in this event. So at this point, and I would accept anything. Okay. Alright.
Traveler Paimon, nice to see you again. Wow! It's Kokumi and Goro! So the Divine Priestess and the General of Watatsumi Island. Yes.
Oh,
but
didn't mean to skip
we are
that.
not here representing Watatsumi Island's administration. We were invited as individuals. Things are quiet in Watatsumi Island at the moment, and I wanted to buy some books. So I decided to make the trip here. Goro was not greatly interested in the Irodori Festival, but he said if I was going to Rito, he would join me.
Also, I'm dumb. I'm seeing Kokomi, and I just remember there was a story event last patch. It was the, as my friends and I call it, Event Kanomiya. Yeah, the Enkanomiya stuff with Enjo.
Her Excellency is traveling outside of Watatsumi Island and also meeting her pen pal today. As her general, it is my duty to ensure her safety at every turn.
Her pen pal?
Pen pal? Yes, we started corresponding just recently. My pen pal and I share very similar tastes in light novels, and we always have a lot of interesting thoughts to share.
Uh-oh.
Of course, there are also times when we fiercely disagree. Since we were both coming to the Irodori Festival this time, we decided to take the opportunity to hold a book review session and discuss our views on various novels in more depth. Sounds pretty professional. Hey, since you both like novels, why don't you try writing one together? Who knows, maybe you'll shake things up on the Inazuman literary scene. That's a very interesting idea. It's almost time. Goro and I must go to meet my pen pal at the agreed-upon location. Kokumi, Paimon's super curious about this pen pal of yours. Can Paimon come with you? Don't worry, Paimon will just watch from a distance and won't interrupt anything. Let me think. Yes, I think it should be fine for you two to come with me. Alright, let's go together.
Okay, wait, hang on. How far is it? Okay, that's not too far. Not about to walk all the way to, like, a separate island.
This is the meeting spot.
There's no one else around. It looks like we're early.
My. Who have we here?
I had a feeling. I'm like, okay, there's no way her pen pal is just some rando. I was gonna throw out characters, but honest to God, I was like, it could be any one of the, like, playable characters. So I guess it's Miko then.
Miko? Oh no, Paimon hadn't counted on running into Miko. She and Kokumi are on different sides, and they also believe in different gods. Or are they gonna end up having a fight? Lady Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine. No wonder. I was just wondering where that air of superiority was coming from.
Lamau, did you see that?
If it isn't the leader of Watatsumi Island, who looks as soft as a jellyfish, but whose words sting like one too.
Did I miss something?
Uh-oh, this is getting out of control fast! Hello. Nice to meet you, fried tofu with all the frills.
Oh, The pleasure is all mine, soul of the deep.
Oh my god. Sounds like I did miss it. What did I miss? Apparently I've realized that anytime there's something happening on screen with like dialogue happening, because I read faster than I hear, Goro absconded. Oh. Oh my god, you're right, Goro's gone!
Hey, what's going on here?
Wait.
Fiercely disagree.
Wait.
Let's
Wait.
This is the meeting spot.
There's no one else around.
Oh boy.
Looks like we're early.
My. Who have we here?
Oh, he's frightened. Oh. Yo, yeah, because I was talking. Oh my god. Oh! Okay, that's pretty good. That's really good. Thank you for pointing that out. I would have missed that.
Miko is Kokomi's pen pal? No, it can't be. Look at them. Clearly they already knew each other. Does that mean...
Whatever are you talking about? I don't understand. I'm simply here for the book review session with Miss Soul of the Deep. Let's go. The venue for this meeting is in the Kanjo Commission headquarters up there. The view is excellent, making it a perfect place to drink tea and discuss creative ideas.
Who holds a book review in the Kanjo Commission? You seriously expect anyone to believe that? You're not here to talk about shaking up the Inazuma literary scene. You're here to talk about shaking up things in Inazuma as a whole.
Subtle as always, Paimon.
Watatsumi Island will soon hold formal talks with the Shogunate on Inazuma's future development. It's essential to have an informal meeting like this one before the formal talks begin.
Right, especially with someone outside of the Shogunate like myself, who is in a good position to test out where each party draws the lines. But this is just our first meeting. It's a little too early to announce it to the general public.
Huh. Okay then.
By the way, where is your general? Didn't you say he would be joining you?
Huh. That's right. Where did Goro go?
Goro went to buy some books for me. He won't be attending the book review.
Oh, what a pity. I was rather looking forward to seeing his fluffy ears again.
Not his tail? And Goro's hangout event, you wouldn't shut up about his tail.
Traveler, I'd like to talk to you for a moment. I have been getting the sense that Goro does not like having to deal with Gujiai. So I was initially reluctant to bring him to Rito with me this time. I noticed he instinctively hid as soon as he saw her just now. However, Goro has a strong sense of responsibility and will feel ashamed when he next sees me. So, I would like to give him the task of buying some books for me to make things easier for him. But Goro rarely buys anything. So, as a favor from me, I'd like to ask you to accompany him.
Kokomi, you focus on the meeting with Miko. Leave the books to us and Goro.
Thank you. I made a list of the books I'd like to buy. Please, pass it on to Goro.
He's just here. So, speaking of Goro on Narukami Island, I also got a really sweet screenshot from Goro's hangout event. I was doing all the hangout events recently, but I'm proud of this one. I'm really glad I get to show it on stream because I was very pleased when I got this picture. Anyway, back to the actual story.
Goro? Are you alright?
Oh, it's you. I wasn't expecting you-know-who to show up. Oh, it completely caught me by surprise. I had no idea what to say to her. Next thing I knew, I'd apparently already taken cover. I came here to ensure the safety of Her Excellency, but now I'm useless. I've become a burden instead.
Goro, don't be so hard on yourself. Actually, Kokumi asked us to give you a very important task.
Oh, Her Excellency's purchase list. Got it. This is how Her Excellency wants me to make up for my mistakes. No problem. Just leave it to me.
Miko Komi.
Goro, let us come with you. We can show you around the Iridori Festival while we're at it.
That's a really good name.
Oh, thank you so much. There is a children's storybook on this list called Night at Mount Yogo. I think this is the stand where it's being sold.
A children's storybook?
Yes, it's for the children of Watatsumi Island. Her Excellency says that this book is simply written and very useful for learning new words. Hello, I'll take 5 copies of Night at Mount Yogo, please.
Thank you for your patronage. Wow, you're a lucky customer. There's a coupon in one of the books you just bought, which entitles you to a free gift.
Wow.
Wow, Goro got a free gift! That's amazing!
Here you go. A toy fox. It's all yours.
What? A toy?
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Are you okay? The hair on your tail is standing on end.
Fine. Thanks for the gift. Could you maybe, look after the toy for me? Yes. As a thank you gift for coming with me to buy the books.
Seems like Goro still hasn't recovered from seeing Miko.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, next up, this isn't the focus of this trip, but let's go buy a light novel. It says on the list that Her Excellency had an editor called Onodera purchase the latest issue of A Legend of Sword for her in advance. Well, we'd better not keep him waiting too long.
Oh, we know him! We'll lead the way!
Is this dude who helps
Excuse
Shincho
me?
with his signatures?
Are you Mr. Onodera? I'm here to pick up the new issue of A Legend of Sword for Soul of the Deep.
Hello there. Yes, I have the book right here. I heard Soul of the Deep is the VIP of the Iridori Festival, but couldn't make it here in time for the signing event due to the shipping schedule.
Oh, also, if you have these books available, please give me one of each. Thank you.
All right, let me see. Oh my goodness, it's your lucky day today, sir.
Oh no.
You were the 100th reader to buy the Saga of Hamavaran. That entitles you to receive a special edition version with a review personally written by Lady Yae herself.
Are you serious?
Are you okay? You don't look very well.
I'm fine. Thank you for the books. Her Soul of the Deep asked me to buy this book after all. I'm sure she'll be very happy to receive a special version with the chief editor's review.
Goro does not look like he's enjoying this at all. Everyone doesn't know if he's lucky or unlucky.
He's actually just the Inazuman Bennett at this point.
Oh, one other thing. Because of the amount of your purchase, you're able to enter the Yae Publishing House's lucky draw. Please come with me. Right this way.
Oh, lucky draw, huh? Okay. Murata.
Please be mindful of your personal safety at all times.
Sir, please take your lucky draw whenever you are ready.
Just turn the handle and a prize ball will come out. Maybe today's your lucky day.
Come on, Goro, go for it!
Oh boy.
Let me see. Wow, incredible! You got the golden ball. That's the grand prize.
Oh no, it's gonna be like dinner with Yae or something.
Goro, you're a lucky dog today. So what is the grand prize anyway?
The prize is a full collection of each light novel published by Yai Publishing House. Not only is the prize awarded personally by Lady Yai, but you will also have the chance to shake hands and take a photo with her to commemorate the occasion.
What? Not only do I have to meet her, but I have to shake her hand and take a photo with her too?
Oh my god, man up.
What? This guy won the Yai Publishing House's grand prize? Wow, that's so lucky!
An entire set of all their light novels. That's worth a lot of money.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could we discuss this? I don't actually want the light novels.
Huh? You mean you want to give up the prize?
Goro, don't give up your prize. If you don't want to see Miko, that's fine. We'll figure something out.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm not giving up the prize, and, I can cope with the ceremony and the picture taking. But I have a request. I would like to ask Yai Publishing House to change the prize from light novels to books on agricultural science of equivalent value.
Agricultural science?
Yes. The land in Watatsumi Island is quite barren and always yields a poor grain harvest. We've been looking for new ways to improve the residents' lives. One of her Soul of the Deep's core objectives for the Iridori Festival was to purchase some works on crop cultivation and aquaculture. If I can get these books as my prize instead, we can save a lot of money, and Soul of the Deep can buy some other useful resources too.
I see. I understand your request, but I don't have the authority to grant it. Lady Yai will have to have the final say. I will contact Lady Yai now. Please wait for our reply at the 5 Kasen Plaza. Depending on the situation, Lady Yai might need to negotiate this matter with you further in person.
Okay, understood.
Okay. Ah. Every now and then Mona's dash gets caught into something that just says no.
Goro, that was pretty brave of you. You clearly don't like having to deal with Miko, but you still agreed to the ceremony and even made your own demands.
You think so? I guess I got a burst of courage when I thought about Her Excellency's orders and the people of Watatsumi Island. I am the General of Watatsumi Island's armed forces. How can I let something like this defeat me? I'm ready now. I feel like I'm back on the battlefield. Even if Yai Miko does come to negotiate with me, I won't let myself be pressured by her.
You still look pretty nervous though, Goro.
Well, probably because I just realized she might make a cunning counter request just to toy with me.
Might.
Sorry for keeping you all waiting.
How did it go? What did Guji Yai say?
Lady Yai has agreed to your request to swap the light novels for books on agricultural science.
That's great!
Additionally, Lady Yai says that she will include a few extra works, considering your intended use for those books. You may accompany me to Yai Publishing House's warehouse to select your preferred books. I believe your return ship leaves tomorrow night. We will package the selected books and take them directly onto the ship for you.
You'll package the books? Then, what about the ceremony?
Lady Yai said selecting the books may take up a lot of your time and energy. To ensure you have fond memories of the Iridori Festival, she decided to cancel the ceremony. Although, she did leave you a letter. You can read it on your own time.
I'm surprised they even have non-novel books. I mean, like, if they're meant to be like an all-purpose bookstore, then I'd imagine they'd have like a bit of everything. Because like the Yai Publishing House lets people publish anything, right? So, yeah, I can see it.
I didn't think Yai Miko would cancel the ceremony. Huh. I was so convinced that she would try and make a fool out of me. Now it seems like I was overly suspicious of her. Anyway, I'll go with the editor to pick the books now. I won't trouble you guys anymore. Great! See you tomorrow night!
Dude, you probably hurt Yai's feelings. Alright, 1800 18 o'clock to 20 o'clock. 18 o'clock is a thing I can say, right? That's technically accurate, right? 18 o'clock and 20 o'clock. Like, I owe you... Sounds right to me? Okay, cool. Yeah, I always just use the 12-hour thing, so it's like AM and PM.
Kokomi and Goro will be boarding their boat home soon. Let's go down to the harbor and see them off.
No, wrong dock. Oh no. And Mona has no stamina.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you for coming to see us off. Very worthwhile. The book review session was a big success, and I feel very positive about the forthcoming talks. Goro also made a great contribution. He procured a whole batch of useful books for Watatsumi Island.
I may have won the prize, but ultimately, it was Yaemiko who gave us all these books for free. If I have the chance in the future, I must thank her properly.
Speaking of, didn't Yaemiko send you a letter yesterday? What did it say?
Oh, I almost forgot. I'll read it now.
Oh my god.
Dear Goro, I suppose you must have been extremely nervous when you heard about the prospect of the award ceremony and the photo. It came as a surprise indeed to learn that not only did you accept those conditions, you also made your own demands. Your courage has won my respect. Those books are a token of my goodwill to Watatsumi Island, and also my gift to you. I do hope you like them. Ah, yes, I'm sure that by this point you must be feeling ever so grateful for my kindness, and are looking for a way to repay me, yes? Well, here's your chance.
Is she gonna ask to pet him?
Yai Publishing House will host an event next month, and we are looking for someone to dress up as a character from a light novel and interact with the fans.
Uh-oh.
Goro, you are not only patient, but also very beautiful. Why don't you come and help us? I'll prepare a tailor-made outfit just for you.
I know she's not a character in a light novel, but she's gonna make him dress up as Miss Hina. Mark my words. She's gonna make him dress up as Miss Hina.
Oh, and by the way, it'll be a woman's outfit.
I called it! I called it! Oh my god, I freaking called it! He's gonna have to dress up as Miss Hina!
I knew it! I knew she was up to something!
Oh my god. I called that shit 100%. I know what this game's doing. Oh my god. Alright, that was good. Yeah, I think that's all the... Oh, no? Or do I have to... Yeah, wait. Legend of Kassen... Oh, wait, hang on. Because I was wondering why this wasn't showing up, but I think it's the, Oh, Floral Courtyard is the flowers. Okay. Alright, so these two I'll probably get tonight off stream or something. Yeah, and that's it for today's daily stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably just do some... Oh, I could probably get my ley line requirement out of the way. Though, I might do that off stream. It's not very... unless people want to see me just, like, fight normal enemies. Ah, man. But I'm really glad I got into Genshin when I did. Kind of wish I'd gotten into it earlier so I could do more events. But yeah, this one was fun. This is probably my favorite event that I've taken part in so far. Yeah. I do the parry event. I love the... Oh, okay. I've done all the parry event stuff so far, but I'll do it again just because it's fun. As a Sekiro player, it warms my heart. Yeah, I think this is the hardest one so far. Bring it on. Let's do the You know what? I don't think I've done the easiest difficulty for each one. Let's see how fast I can... Okay, I know he's less aggressive. I think he's less aggressive in the easier ones.
What's one more? This will do!
Yeah.
This will end you!
Alright, and I think that's... Oh, no, he's still alive. No, he's not. Alright, that was over in 24 seconds. Yeah. Oh, wait, hang on, this is the guy we just spoke to. Be quick. Alright, so we did 24 seconds. How quickly can we... 38:58. Alright, can we... I think we can get sub 30 on this one. Come on. Oh, he's gonna do it again.
My blade!
Yeah. Alright, that took 16 seconds. Okay. Let's see, well, what are our times on this one? That is cross swords, bring it on. Alright, this one took a minute. Yeah, I remember for this one, because he's a lot more aggressive and uses attacks more, I was able to get 40 seconds.
Brace yourself.
Oh, I forgot he fakes out. That's right. Ah, too early. Ah!
Allow me.
He's gonna do that, and then... Alright. This makes me wish they released a character that gives a buff on successful parry with this parry animation. With this... Okay, yeah, because I was about to say, I think Yun Jin does something similar. I'm gonna try that again, because I feel like I could do better. I messed up that.
Brace yourself.
Okay, after this attempt, I'll look at Yun Jin's data.
Allow me to strike first.
And we got 18 seconds. Yunjin Beidou, but their parry doesn't give buff. Does it not? Let me... I see. Unless it's a constellation I was thinking of, because I could have sworn Yunjin's does something. It's her... Oh god, what... It's opening flourish. Press, hold. When the skill is released, when its duration ends, okay, yeah, no, it's not a buff. You're right. Yeah. Hey, Umi. Yo, Umi, have you done this event yet? Umi, this event is really good. I just finished the story for it. I think you'll really enjoy it. Not the swordplay, the story. Yeah. Yep, yes, Umi is very much a Kaya enjoyer. Yeah, the main quest, it's very good. I was telling Oinka here that it's probably my favorite event since I've started playing the game. Not yet. I've been distracted by FF14. That's right. Oh yeah, because 6.1 came out yesterday, right? Yeah, let me know when you do the main. Oh, actually, let me get out of here. I don't want to. I will avoid spoilers for this if you haven't done it yet. But yeah, no, I'm really digging the yeah, I'm really digging everything in this event so far. Because as you remember, I was telling Oinka in chat earlier that I joined in 2.3 with the Albedo Eula event in Dragonspine, and like since then, this is literally just like the best like story event I've been a part of. So yeah, I'm very curious to know what you think later. So yeah. Okay. I'll do a little bit more of the parry events of the swordplay. And then after that, I think I'll call it there. So let's see here. We were able to get... Let us begin. Well, what was our best time against this dude? Alright, 16, 38, 58. Yeah, I wanna... okay, I really like... I like this guy because he fakes you out a lot. But if you just, like, keep at it, then you just punish everything. Although, wait... Ooh... Oh no, but the third guy, yeah, let's fight against the third guy because he has like the most wild patterns. Okay. Okay. Alright. This kind of makes me wish it had like a Souls-like lock-on system. Oh. Hey. Oh. Ah, I did it too early. Oh. Oh no, I had to do it in front of him. Yep, alright. Ah, too early. That one always gets me because it's a very, like, it's slightly more delayed than I think it is. This one, I got him. Alright, I don't think we did... 3 seconds, alright. Or not 3 seconds, 8 seconds, ugh. Right? Okay. Alright. Oh man, he missed.
This will do.
Aha. Ah, damn. Aha! Oh. Oh, he missed all those because of the angle. Alright, at least I got one of them. Oh.
This isn't over. I'm ready.
Oh. Ah. Ah, yeah, that was definitely slower. Yep. Okay. He keeps getting caught on the terrain. I hesitated there. Yes! Oh my god. Oh! That was a really good chain. Ah. Okay. Yes!
I'm ready.
Alright.
Cheap tricks. This will end you. This isn't over.
Alright, we don't even have to look at him to know what he's gonna do. Oh. Oh, let's go. Did we get a better time? I think we did. We got sub 1 minute. Hey. Alright. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I think that'll be it for me on this stream. But yeah, let me Okay, let me queue up an outro song. All right, I got it. Yeah. All right, thank you everyone for watching and joining in on the stream. This was really fun. Yeah, I'm really Genshin's a great game, man. But yeah, thank you for chatting and for keeping me company and stuff. This was a great game and a great stream. And yeah, not really much more else to say. I'll see you guys again next time, and be sure to have notifications on to know when I go live next. I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.